let's learn about word problems and defining variables and solve this AMC 8 problem. So basically, defining variables is basically, let's just say you have one unknown that you're solving for. So let's just say common variables are like x and y. So if you have one unknown, then you can just make it x. So let's just say you have the question, 3 times a number plus 1 is 4. And you're asked to find the number. So the number is the unknown that we're solving for. So we can replace that with x. So then 3 times the unknown, which is 3 times x, and plus 1, that's going to be equal to 4. So then x is equal to 1. So that's basically like the idea of solving a system of equations. Now let's apply that to this harder problem on the AMC. A group of frogs called an army is living in a tree. A frog turns green when it is in the shade and turns yellow when it is in the sun. Initially, the ratio of green to yellow frogs was 3-1. Then 3 green frogs moved to the sunny side and 5 yellow frogs moved to the shady side. Now the ratio is 4-1. What is the difference between the number of green frogs and the number of yellow frogs now? So let the number of initial green frogs be g and the number of initial yellow frogs be y. So we know that g to y is 3-1. And when 3 green frogs move to the sunny side, so it's going to be g minus 3, y plus 3. And then 5 yellow frogs move to the shady side. So this is g plus 2 and this is y minus 2. Now the ratio is 4-1. So g plus 2 to y minus 2 is 4-1. So let's write this as g over y is 3/1. And g plus 2 over y minus 2 is 4/1. So this just turns into g is equal to 3y. And this turns into g plus 2 is equal to 4y minus 8. So then this is g plus 10 is 4y. And this is g is 3y. Now we can substitute g is 3y back in for g. So we know that g is 3y, so that's 3y. So it's 3y plus 10 is 4y. So then y is 10. So then g is going to be 30. So then the answer is g plus 2, which is going to be 32, minus y minus 2, which is going to be 8. And 32 minus 8 is 24. So basically, to solve this system of equations, we first defined variables. Then we wrote down the system of equations using the statements in the problem. Then we wrote the ratios as actual equations. Then we cross-multiplied, which is taking this times this and equating it to this times this. Then we substituted, and then we solved. So that's equations, and this is the 9th video in this series of math competitions, but this is an introductory video. So if this video is like way too easy for you, consider checking out some of the other videos. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.